So hazy. It looks like fog, but it's not. It's a smoke, and it's unbelievable. If you're taking a flight in and out of the Cleveland area as well, you can't see the ground from it. You see this layer of smoke all the way up in the the lower levels of the atmosphere. It's just trapped down here at the surface. And so let's dive into that poor air quality here in Northeast Ohio. That's your weather impact, that wildfire smoke continuing. And again, it's not just us. It's all over the Great Lakes in the northeastern half of the United States. We do have warming temps this week as well, but that's going to be kind of a byproduct as we talk about air quality. Doesn't look too bad on our camera right now. That's some good news. We're going to see a kind of a better view of this once the sun comes up. You can see a little bit of haze there in the distance, but overall, that air quality is just poor all across Northeast Ohio, but it's in waves. It kind of moves around. 65 at Hopkins. Dew points coming up as well. A little humidity around. In terms of the air quality alerts, all these areas in gray across the northern tier of the country, that's where you have the air quality alerts out. All the dots represent the air quality itself, and so anything in yellow, orange, or even red, that's where we start to mess around with not very good air even to breathe. And here in Northeast Ohio, we've got the poor air quality as well. Our air quality alerts go through midnight. But in terms of timing, this is our air quality over the last 24 hours. Yesterday was bad. Dave, this is probably when you were out, and it wasn't really that bad. It's gotten worse overnight. In fact, we have unhealthy air quality across Northeast Ohio right now. And unhealthy is where you don't mess around, where you're not recommended to even go outside. Anyone that's sensitive to this needs to stay indoors. You need to run the air purifier. I mean, I hate to say that. It's such a nice day, or it's going to be such a nice day outside. But we've got this wave moving through of some thick smoke right now. Modeling takes it out as we have a southeast wind. I don't know if it's going to get out that fast. A lot of this gets trapped between buildings and trees, but it's still going to be hazy this afternoon, but we should see some improvement later today. It doesn't quite go away, though. In fact, we get another little plume of it throughout the daytime tomorrow. This is all circulating around a high pressure off towards our north. And so improvement this afternoon, but doesn't completely go away. And that air quality, again, really poor here this morning. How about rain? We've got a little bit down to our southwest and southeast. Some of this moisture may get in here as we get into the afternoon. It's going to be really hard to overcome dry mid-level air and lower dew points as well. So it's going to be tough to get that moisture drop all the way down to the ground. But I think with a little increase in humidity, we will have a few pop-ups in Northeast Ohio this afternoon. Most areas stay dry. Again, the hazy skies continue, low to mid 80s later today. National Zymer hour-by-hour forecast, keeping a mix of clouds and sun around. There's your straight pop-ups. I mean, few and far between, but can't rule it out. I don't want you to be surprised if your community does get wet this afternoon. Tonight, nice and quiet. We're back down near 60 degrees. How about rain chances? We're going to keep them low all the way through Friday. And I've backed down on the rain this weekend. This frontal boundary looks to stall off towards our west, and so as a result, we stay with the humid category air. Nothing barbarically awful, though. It's going to be pretty nice considering humidity-wise in August can be, at top-notch levels. In terms of the rainfall, there's your pop-ups next couple days. We'll dry out as we head into the weekend as we watch this slow-moving system off towards the north, perhaps some kind of tropical system down towards the south as well. But you see, we stay dry really until the beginning of next week now, where we turn a little bit more unsettled, but a nice dry stretch here. We're going to keep up the watering schedule, though. Medina Country Club 10-day forecast, and I nearly mentioned the heat. I mean, we're going to be up into the upper 80s near 90 degrees for at least 5 or 6 days straight starting on Friday. Dave?
All right, Matt, thank you.